And take the ball and roll up and down the fingers. Huh, you're frozen. Oh, no, you're not. You're there. You got your ball? And up and down the fingers into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. Whoops, lost you. You just turned the picture off. You want to click on that arrow down by video, that line that goes through video. On the lower left. Can you hear me? No, well, you're muted. So, I'm assuming you can hear me. Your video was fine until you came back there. You want to go to the lower left-hand corner of the screen and click on the line that's over video. All right, you're unmuted. That was the audio. You want to click on video.
Yep.
Which is next to it. Yeah, still can't see you.
You will in a sec.
Okay.
There I am.
Not yet. You're in the lower left-hand corner. There's a circle with a line through it.
I know.
There you go. All right, don't touch anything. You're good. And we're rolling. That's good. That's perfect. All right. And squeeze the index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And we'll go around the back. Switch. Switch. And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Put the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press 3 times. Press once on each of the knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the ball. Heel, top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press. Press at the side of the top of the heel and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. Repeat on the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. Scribble. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And reassess the feet and do some good mornings. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one. Center, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather starlight. center, gather from the other side. And center. Take some steps forward. And knee towards the opposite elbow. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk, or march, or jog. So we'll do the standing leg and core routine this morning. And we'll do some rolling after. I am going to jog to get the heart rate going. Whatever you do, be safe. You could do squats if you want. No squats today. We'll do them tomorrow. And we'll get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 20. 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace your fingers. Hands up. Come up on your toes if you can. Come on back down, bend back if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. Then go the other way. Back to center, lower your hands, push out at the chest. And come on down, interlace your fingers behind your back. Raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. And come on down and shrug. Roll your shoulders back. Forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. Wiggle the fingers and flop. And then bring one arm across, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release, squeeze. Release, squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then put your fists on your temples and bring your elbows back and forth. Hands down, rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. And come back to center. Bring one hand over the top, cup the ear, look up, chin up, tug gently. Look down, keep tugging. And then repeat the other way. Chin up. And down. All right, grab a stick. We are going inside the arch on one side, other leg out, bend that knee, slide down the stick, stretch the inner thigh. Go the other way. Come on up. Put the stick in front of the toes of one foot. Put the top of the stick against the collarbone. Slide down. Raise the sole and wiggle back and forth, side to side. Press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then repeat with the other leg. Hamstring first. And then the calf. All right, we're going to do the booyah stick routine. Put the stick here and do some flip-flops. And then some big circles out. And then in. And then lateral. And lateral the other way. And then bring the stick behind the back into the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then bend back if you can. Come on up, tuck in the chin, peck like a pigeon. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. And then lift the stick up over the head, below the waist, back over the head and behind you if you can. And then stop at the shoulders and push out. Then bring the stick to one side, hold on, add her near the top and swing behind. Go to the other side and repeat. And then bring the stick to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Come up on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second. And we'll do it 20 times or so. And then bring the stick to one side, come up on the toe of the other foot. Lift that foot if you can, move it if you can. Lift the stick if you can, and move it if you can. Three, two, one. Bring the stick down, go to the other side. Lift the other foot. Same routine. Three, two, one. Come on down. We're going to do leg kicks. If you want to use the stick to hold on to, do so. Otherwise, put it aside. And we'll start with one leg forward 10 times or so. And then the other. And take a breath. Kick back with the knees locked, 10 times one leg. And then the other. And then bring your feet together and do laterals. The foot. And come across, tap and go back, alternating. And then some butt kicks. The foot. The ups. Other. Hip rotations. Other leg. And then elbow to the same knee or cross your arms and go up opposite. And rub your hands together. Cultivate chi. Form that chi ball. And center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. Gather it up. And all right, this week we'll do the breath of exhilaration. We're going to inhale deeply, take another sip, and then let it out through the mouth with a whoosh. Let's do 11. Here we go. All right, I'm going to do some rolling. Let's grab a roller and a ball, and I'll meet you on the floor. I'm going to start with the ball. Put the roller aside. Got the ball. We're going to put it underneath the gluteus maximus. And roll around a little. Find that tight, tender spot. And hold. Leaning into it. Breathing into it. And then move up to the gluteus medius, up and over to the side a bit. Again, tight, tender spot. Lean in. And then over to the other gluteus maximus. And the gluteus medius. Then take the ball and put it underneath the trapezius. Oops. Again, looking for a tight, tender spot there and leaning into it. Holding. And then behind his shoulder. And the other trapezius. And the rear deltoid on the other side. All right, put the ball aside, grab the roller, and put it underneath your hairline. And we're going to move the head back and forth, side to side, noting any restrictions, more so on one side than the other perhaps, any pain. And then stay to the right and do 5 circles in each direction with your head. And then nod. And then go to the left and do 5 circles in each direction. And nod. Come to the middle and do 10 figure eights, starting in one direction for 5 and in the other direction for the other 5. and then do some knots. And then bring the roller to the middle of the back. And roll from the middle of the rib cage to the top of the shoulders and back to the mid section of the ribs. And then from the middle of the ribs to the bottom of the ribs. And then bring the roller down to the pelvis. Bring your knees up. Bring them over to the right and do 5 circles in each direction. And then some bicycles. Reverse. Go over to the left. 5 circles in each direction. Bicycles. Reverse. And then bring it to the middle. And we're going to do 10 figure eights. We're going to do 5 starting in one direction and 5 starting in the other. And then some bicycles. Reverse. And that should do it. You good? Richard, you okay?
Yep.
Okay. That's it. We're done.
Okay, Tom, that's good.
All right. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.